JJ is starting to set a time here at Mexico. He's just coming around here now. He's going very slow. Like, very slow. He's gonna need to speed his pace up for a good lap, just in case someone else does join. Because this could cause him to fall back positions if others join. Oh, that's a slow lap. He's pushing it a bit more this lap. That he went very far wide that corner. He got his active everyone down the straight. Maybe possibly some battery. Doesn't look like the battery though. This could be a much better lap. JJ said he likes Mexico a lot, and I cannot blame him. It is quite a good track. Dan Straight is sending it as hard as he can on the throttle. Okay. What is happening? Something's definitely going to ping. I am going to turn Discord's sound off because, yeah, that's annoying. Don't want to keep hitting ping ping ping. JJ is hoping to have better pace this lap. Very wide there. That is going to be a very slow pace. Also, I'm no longer driving for the Racing Bulls because it was sort of hard for me to commentate and do that at the same time, so instead I'm now actually going to be driving the safety car. That's a spin out for JJ, out of nowhere this. He's doing Tokyo drift in this car. Fast and Furious might want to hire this guy. and into these very tight corners. Right, there's lots of pace here by JJ to be made. I mean, yeah, he is racing on phone, but his pace has been off much more than his pace in FRE, probably because of the worst handling. The monster handling in this game is not good, and to be honest, I can't blame him for driving like this. I mean, I could definitely set much faster than him, but he's playing on phone. He's parking the car, which means he's going to be typing. So let's just wait for this. No. He's back off. Almost sent into the barriers. He's coming into the pits. Okay. The team are pitting him, it seems. Is this for a new set of tyres, I'm guessing, for a bit more pace? Probably. Seems to be. Yep. They're going to get more pace for him. And he's out again. That's better tyres, more pace for him. Yeah. Find. Also, if we've got any livery makers watching this, I need a Red Bull with the number 1 on. I've already got the numbers. I've already got the number. So just put it on here and here. I can send you the number if you DM me on Discord. I will send you the numbers. Just ask me. Probably best if you join the league, which is in the description, because I'm active in there a lot. Very active. More active than the drivers. And the drivers should be the more active ones, but I make the races late and no one's joined. JJ trying to find pace. He got the new tyres from the team to come find more pace, and he's struggling to find that pace. He's absolutely sending it for quality, and he's still struggling to find that pace. His battery probably depleted completely by now, and he's using the active aero about everywhere he can, and he's just spun it again. I think he might be better going for a cool down lap than using all that battery to send a much faster lap, like tons faster. Then he can get tons of pace and yeah, right. Okay, don't know what just happened there. They found some glitch. I could probably make this, but it would just be plain this blue with black, and I won't have any carbon fibre, so that's why I'm sort of like seeing if anyone can make a livery like this. Because I already asked the person who made this livery to see if he could like make put the number on, but he's refused to, and some livery makers did not want to do it because, well, it's already made, but that guy can't put the numbers on because he's not even finishing his Hajar, and he's got the 3 liveries to do. JJ seems to be struggling with his steering setup. They might change the setup for to next race. Not this race, the next one. Just because they do not want to get like in trouble with the FIA for tuning the car a bit like mid-session. He's trying to chase the pace, but the pace is much quicker than him. He's been on the racing line this whole entire race, this whole entire quality, and he's struggling to get speed. There we go. He's gone wide again. Depending on who comes, depending on who like arrives at these races and who comes, we may have a different world champion that isn't JJ for once, unless the pace cam. I'm gonna quickly change the setup just for the race because I mean he's not gonna get much more pace, so it's no point. We're gonna load that. That's a different setup for him. We're gonna see how that goes. Yeah. I'm gonna see if this is helping. It sure looks like he's doing a bit better. That was just a bad corner. He's not trusting on it. He's like really not trusting the cat. Oh, it's back in the pits. Under 2 minutes left for the session, and he's back in again. He's out the car. Is he finished for quali? Where has he actually gone? Oh, he's back in the car. Okay. He's in the slow lane. Any reason why he's in the slow lane? No, he's gone back into the fast lane. Okay, I don't know what that was. He just like went in the slow lane for no reason. Okay, yeah. I will be giving him a warning for crossing the white line on the exit there because I mean, you really shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna write him up now. I'm gonna write him up. He's going. Oh no, I thought he was going the wrong way for a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Um. Okay. JJ is in first for the race. the race, because of the length of the track, it's going to be 15 laps. Because of the length of this, it's only going to be 15 laps. He's respawning the car. I don't know what he's expecting. I mean, is he... Anyway, he's lining up for first. Right, you better wait for the lights. There we go. We're going to get into race mode. Let me check the commands. I am checking the commands. I completely forgot how to reset that. Oh god. Um. I don't know how to reset that. How do we reset it? Change all Okay, yeah, that didn't work. What we understand that. Okay, I'm apparently leading the race. I mean, it's lap 2. We're going to ignore the fact that it thinks I'm leading. That isn't right. I honestly don't know how to get drivers to come here to these races. I make them later because of the time zones. They don't appear. I can't make them any earlier. There's complaining at me for making them earlier. So clearly I can't make them any earlier. I'm making these races late for the drivers and they're not coming. So, if JJ is the only one who's going to race this season, I am closing the league permanently. You will no longer see this. I will delete the channel. All the videos will be removed. Everything. And I will get... I mean, I'm already in a racing league, actually. Yeah. Oh, JJ's taking the grass. This is a new approach to doing it, but if it's working for him, then I guess he can do it. JJ just drove straight into a wall, okay. Okay, we've got a rival rain. JJ spinning around. It's nothing new, but he's going into the pit for the wet tyres. Let's see. He's going to go for a pair of intermediates. That is a good callback team, as the grip is getting worse. This will mean they do get more pace on the other teams, because that is a very quick pit stop for the, and who is still in the lead, only because he's the only one racing, because of course the other drivers couldn't dare come and join the race. I literally ping them all just so I get their attention and they can come see, and when I give the code they don't join. That is, yeah. The weather is getting worse soon. Hopefully, there's going to be some harder rain. Here comes the harder rain. It's coming down even harder. Look at all that spray coming off the back of the cars here. That's lots of spray. Yeah, the FIA are thinking to be a bit more careful on their stuff. Okay, there we go. Call from the FIA. Active Aero has been turned off. This is going to get even slower than it has been, with the active aero being disabled because of how soaking wet it is outside on the track. Look at this. Look, you can definitely tell where the battery has just like died off, and all this pace that he's been using with that battery has just come down. As if this race wasn't already getting boring enough, the FIA have called the active aero off. I mean, this is that rarely soaking wet. I'm surprised Red Bull have not changed the wet tyre yet. They're still on the intermediates from that earlier wet weather before it got as bad as this. It is supposed to get better, but this rain is quite bad, so they may bring back the they may bring back Active Aero if this rain isn't as bad. We may get our Active Aero back again. Okay, the rain has barely actually got lighter. This is definitely a little bit lighter, but there's not much an improvement from the weather. But it's definitely starting to die down now. They're rarely pushing these tyres on till the end of the race. Here we go. The rain, that is so much lighter. All that fog has gone. That was a small bit of active aero. Probably an accidental press. The FIA are letting that off. Hopefully. He's gone wide there. No further investigation for that little bit of that little 2 seconds of active aero JJ used. These will be put down as penalties in the penalties section. I better get that done now actually, while we watch this very boring race go on. Okay, JJ has been expecting tons of pace. And I mean, he's got near the pace. Still not quite at the pace, but he is near it. that is slid across the track. That is the VSC. Probably going to clear off soon, but yeah, there we go. Yellow flags that been waved off. Back to green to continue in this super soggy weather, which does actually look like it is stopping now. Yeah, and here we go. The weather has stopped. The fog clearing off. Still at practically not much happening. The rain is gone. Definitely a bit of smoke there. The track is starting to dry up. Into the last lap. Going through the last few corners to get into the last lap. Still a bit hazy still. Oh, bit of wheel spin in the barriers. Is it going to happen again here? Oh, that was tight right down the inside. He's got tons of pace. I'm guessing he's assuming the active arrow is back, and it is. I'll just want to tell him. So, I'm not gonna. Like, that's my fault. I forgot to tell him that the active arrow is actually back on, because of course it's not absolutely raining about on every corner of the track. And JJ coming through this last lap. He will be the winner here today. He's battled through. He's battled through the rain. He's battled through a practical storm here. He's battling through this fog. He's battling through all these steering issues he's had. He's not had battle through any traffic, because there is no traffic, because no one else has come to the race. But he is going for it. He is sending it. Still. Oh, that was so wide. And here he comes. To the line is JJ in the Red Bull. And there it is. There's a checkered flag waving for him. He's slowing down for the cool down lap. He's going to be so happy now that he's had to practically do absolutely nothing, because, well, no one else came to race. But yeah, if these 4 races of season 2 end up just being JJ, I am like going to be closing the league, because yeah, I mean, there's no point keeping it open if I'm literally just doing it for one driver. He's been going very fast. He's probably going to be celebrating in the pit lane, and so will his team, because I mean, well, yeah, they've done quite well to get this win here today. Here he comes. He's in the pit. Here's this car. Here we go. It is JJ who wins here today. Here comes getting on another car for a celebration. Yeah. There we go. We've had a not too eventful race because, well, we've got no one to. He's had no one to challenge. But pulled into the pits. And he's going by. Right. And that is the race over. See you next time.
I wanna let my head down while I'm staring down your face. Wanna go till lights out. Take it right back to my place. You watch your mind. If you don't know what this is, I tell them one by one. Some one by one. Twist my wrist. 'Cause I think